Hey guys, Zach here. I know it's called football. I'm back. Arsenal back to winning ways against Chelsea, 4-2. There's so much that went on, dude. It was a really, really entertaining game. The first half ended 2-2, obviously, and then Arsenal went on to score two more goals in the second half, 2-2, 2-2. Look, overall, the performance was absolutely fantastic. Perhaps the first 10 minutes a bit shaky with lots of passes going astray from defenders. Rob Holding, Elneny, Nketiah, Emile Smith Rowe, all players guilty of that. But they really, really cleaned it up. They scored two goals, two really, really well worked goals. And I have to say, a lot of praise goes to Eddie Nketiah last night for his performance. Two goals that he honestly made himself, and you take advantage of the work that you do, and putting Christensen under pressure like that, sprinting. He could have easily just said, well, he's going to get the ball, pass it back to the goalie, or he's going to look for Sarr, I think it was. But he ran him down like an absolute workhorse, and he put him under pressure. And I thought as soon as Christensen took that ball up and he looked, you knew he felt pressure. And obviously I'm no psychic or anything, but I knew it just seemed like he was going to do something that he didn't want to, I suppose. And the pass, Eddie pounced on it. I mean, he made the whole thing himself, put Christensen under pressure, kept running at him. The pass, he beat Sarr to the ball, and the finish was so clean. And that's what he can do, Eddie Nketiah. We know that he can do that. I was calling out for Eddie Nketiah to start a couple times at the beginning of the season, sort of halfway through the mid part of the season when Aubameyang was out of form. Lacazette was quite out of form, and I wanted to see him start. I know he played in the FA Cup games in Carabao Cup. He scored a hat trick, but this was his best performance for me in an Arsenal shirt. Excuse me. First Premier League goal, first Premier League brace, and he did it against Chelsea in his second Premier League start of the season. That seems to be. There's a lot of twos in this video. Speaking of twos, his second goal, again, it was persistence personified. It was really, really classy from Eddie Nketiah. He just kept working. I mean, he refused to give up. The pace he has, it's really unmatched. Lacazette, he has his role in this team. Obviously, Arteta has made him captain for the rest of the season. It seems he's on his way out. So is Eddie Nketiah, as a matter of fact, but he just doesn't offer what Eddie does, and he's come in the side. He's done well. He played well against Southampton. I thought it was a really difficult game the way the team was set up. We just didn't take our chances against Southampton, but yesterday we really, really did take our chances against Chelsea, and it was a fantastic game to win. Given the circumstances, 3 in a row, a lot of people probably doubting us. I had a very strange feeling that we could get something from the game. I'm always optimistic, as you guys know. But yeah, that's enough praise for Eddie Nketiah. Man of the match for me. I know Eddie scored those two goals, but I thought Granit Xhaka was phenomenal last night. Colossal in that midfield. Almost broke my TV when he got the ball back. When he took it really from Rob Holding, went around Lukaku and nutmegged Marcos Alonso right on the 18-yard box. I was screaming at him to just clear the ball. And, he made it into an opportunity. It was really, really risky. I mean, it was really risky, and I wasn't happy that he was doing it, but look, it led to a goal. We got out, we got away with it, and Saka to Odegaard to Emile Smith Rowe. A classic Smith Rowe finish, really reminiscent of Toni Kroos. I know he's scored a couple of those himself. A bit further out, the Kroos goal in particular I'm thinking of, but the way he just passes it to the back of the net. 10 goals for him this season, 10 goals for Bukayo Saka as well. Hell end. 4 goals last night against Chelsea. Fantastic from them. Gabriel, I thought, was really, really good. Clearance off the line after Ramsdale let the ball go over his head from the Mason Mount corner. And the block he made, it looked like he almost slipped. He knew he didn't have time to get up. He just threw his body like John Terry at the ball and blocked the shot from Marcos Alonso. Fantastic from him. Benjamin White, pretty shaky last night. Gave the ball away. The little dive that he did that led to Chelsea's second goal, there was no contact. He went down, and that makes me really upset that he's willing to try to trick the referee and dive rather than just even commit a foul or do something. I know that's not somewhere you want to be fouling a player, but to just take a dive like that and decide not to defend whatsoever, yeah, I wasn't really happy with Benjamin White until really the second half. It seemed like he was a little more comfortable. Again, he's playing out of position. He's not really a right back. He's played there before. He's played there for England. Cedric was given a rest today and then came on, obviously, and had a horrendous cross. I don't know what the hell that was all about. Sarr somehow stayed in the game, after that challenge on Cedric, but he got right back up. And the cross was abysmal. I mean, it was a horrendous, but yeah, a lot of spirit last night from the players. The way Cedric got up, I really liked that. He wasn't moping around looking for a foul, although an advantage was played again. I don't know. Jonathan Moss, I thought, had a horrible game. I don't know how he stayed on the pitch. I thought even Mason Mount probably should have been shown 2 yellows, if not a red card, for the second challenge alone. The one on Nuno Tavares was high, studs were up. I mean, Aubameyang got sent off for something similar. Eddie Nketiah got sent off for something similar as well. So, again, the referees, the penalty, it wasn't a penalty. Saka was bringing him down. He had a hold of Azpilicueta's face looked so innocent. And I say that as a guy who I do not like Azpilicueta, obviously. But you could tell by the look on his face that he was just being dragged by Saka. And it was clear to me, and it just shows... Look, I'm not happy when a decision like that goes for Arsenal. Yeah, we won the game. We would have won the game anyway. If that goes against Arsenal, everyone loses their minds. So there's no arguing that case whatsoever. I don't know who was on the VAR last night. They definitely got it wrong. Jonathan Moss gave the penalty. I don't really blame him. It certainly looked like it at first, but yeah, it was really just all around really poor from the officials last night. Mohamed Elneny came in alongside Rob Holding, not alongside, but 2 players who came in who really haven't played much. Rob Holding obviously has seen his fair share of games this season, especially coming on as a sub. Again, Rob Holding was fantastic. There was a stat that I saw that in, I want to say, 71 Premier League appearances, he's never made an error leading to a goal. Now, that's one of those stats where it's, you can find a lot of stats like that, but he is very sound, and ever since that hair started growing back, boy, he's killing it, man. He really is very sound defensively. I had hoped that he would come in. It was nice to see that formation change, and it changed a couple times during the game, actually. Mohamed Elneny in that midfield was really good, solid. I don't know what all the fuss is about when it comes to Mohamed Elneny. That's what he does. He's a squad player. He's not that he's happy not to play, but he's content with doing that. He plays his role well. Arteta was praising him and Holding, and I'm glad he gave a shout out to Pepe as well, who unfortunately wasn't used at all last night. But he said the way they trained on Sunday, their attitude, their professionalism, and they are 2 very professional players. Pepe as well, very professional players, take their chances when they're given it. And Mohamed Elneny, Rob Holding last night, I thought were fantastic. And it worked that well against Chelsea. I would like to see that formation, that same lineup, against United on Saturday. Maybe squeeze Martinelli in, although him coming off as a sub is always good. The way he runs at defenders, so dangerous, Gabriel Martinelli. Nuno Tavares, I thought, had a very much improved performance last night. Again, defensively, he's not the best, but the way he played his part in that build-up to the Eddie Nketiah goal, read the pass, knew where to go. His cross was fantastic. The touch from Eddie, again, was brilliant. And obviously, we know the rest from there. Look, I don't want to make this video too long. I'm already hitting 9 minutes, so I just want to say, I make these videos for fun, and I can't help really but just vomit stuff out after a game. And so I always say this: if anyone watches and they click around and they want to, hit me up and maybe have a conversation about Arsenal or the U.S. men's team here in the United States, feel free to hit me on Twitter or send me, give me a message down below in the comment section. I'm always willing to just talk Arsenal, whatever it is, man. Super willing and super committed as well. So, guys, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. If you have made it this far, we go on to Saturday to play Manchester United. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you when I see you.